Well, we're working on the lettering and things today. I've got Jordan Air on here so far. I've cut out the checkerboards that go on the tail. We're going to work on those, and I'm going to paint these black stripes. I'll get to this later. Maybe later on today we'll get this in here and the letters on. I mean, there's a lot of work to do yet. A lot of work. Oh, there we are. Jordan Air's over there. I got to do the other side. So I hope you're enjoying this series. Kind of a special airplane, seeing as it's the first one. You know, it's kind of a John Jordan tribute. Something that he would build. The only difference is he'd make it orange. He loved his orange airplanes. Can't see it. Okay. Hey, Roy. You can't see me. What I'm doing is picking. Picking and planting. Come on. Too late. Too late. Got stuck on there. Here's a bit of good news. My glasses will be here today by 5 o'clock. So I'd be able to see again. That'll be good. We want 3/16 of an inch on the other side. Okay. Okay, so it goes right there. Well, that's kind of a bummer, Steve, but congratulations on the twins. Yeah, come on. I guess we can go to the other view. I go to this view here. Let's see, which ones are these? These are the regular. I had to cut a couple of different sets of checkerboards to get them to angle with this leading edge here. It was kind of tough. Okay. Of course. Of course. Okay, no problem. Whatever works. Got a couple of dents right here. The wood, sometimes when you put dope on it, sinks. I don't know what it is. It softens and sinks. I'm going to have to fix these because these will drive me nuts if I don't. But I'll actually do it after I fly it. I'll fly it and then fix the two sinks. Right? They're little tiny BB size sinks. They look like hanger rash, but I know nothing has hit there. And of course, I got this back thing I need to fix. Of course, I could do like Billy and put a sticker over it. Okay, I got that one. Let's put the checks on the tail, and I'll tape it off and shoot a little black, and then there's a lot of work left to do. I didn't think I was going to make it this complicated, but it is. It is. How do I want to do that? I think if I just put the transfer tape on it, peel it off and look, it'll probably be all right. We'll see. Okay. Hopefully I can get it on. I got one chance to get it on there. Hopefully I can get it on the first try. Alrighty. Here goes nothing. We got it on there. We got it on there. One side. It's lumpy. Yeah, get some sandpaper on there. I can't have lumpy. 600. Huh. Where? Oh well, okay. Of course. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, James. Okay, let's see if we can get it pulled off of there. Today, at least, I learned how to skew these checks again. I did 4 or 5 years ago. I did John Jordan's Liberty checkerboard design, and I skewed the checkerboards 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. Hell, I can't remember what I did 4 or 5 days ago. So I had to dick around with this program this morning. I couldn't do it in my normal program. I had to do it in Inkscape, import it as a PDF. Cut the Lot Pro just would not allow me to skew them. I could lattice them, but the lines were so big, it was no good. How are we going to get this off here? But eventually, I finally got her figured out. Getting that other side on is going to be the difficult side. Got to match up with this perfectly. You bitch. No, I'm not a painter by trade. I'm a mechanic. I was a mechanic. I was taught to paint real airplanes by the United States government. That's been 50 years ago. Okay, so we need a line on the bottom and a line on the top. I'm just a modeler. Cabinet maker, modeler. I do whatever I want. Welder. All I got to do is want to do it bad enough. Which nowadays, it ain't much. Come on now. Man, I wish I had them other glasses. I can't see shit. missed. I missed. Look up VF211 F14. That's my paint design. I painted that airplane. Squadron colors. Look up VF 124 Bicentennial F14. I designed and painted that paint scheme. That's my claim to fame. And it being the United States government, I'm sure that there's no recognition anywhere for that. I got 2 weeks liberty. I got a week liberty for the squadron colors and a week liberty for the bicentennial. That's 1976 bicentennial F14 colors. I've done enough paint design. The top light has copied me. It's unbelievable. And I didn't get no credit for that either. But what can I say? I just don't know. There's something. There's a corner missing. Like this should be white right here. I think I'll cut that off. Yep, Top Flight had stolen one of my paint jobs. Yevis Hernandez stole my paint job too. My Thunderbolt plane of the year is the plane that I speak of. I know what I'll do there. I know what I'll do there. I'm right. Let's see here. This is a different angle, but we can possibly. Oh, I know. I picked one out of here. So we're going to go this side. So I picked one out of here. So this here. This is the same size. But the angle has backwards. Oh no, it'd be fine. Let's do it like that. There it is. So that is this side. Is this the angle here? Yes, it is, but I started wrong. They're doing new ones. We got to fix this. Hey, Annie Jeff Chewy. Caramba! No painter by trade. Yep, caramba, not an SV. Let's make sure this is going to go on there, right? So that goes like that. Nope, we don't have any zoom on this. You know, back in the day, I used to have to, if I wanted checkerboards, it would be 2 tapings. Tape one set off, then the other. This stenciling makes it so much nicer. But you got to be able to work a computer, and caramba, muy bonita. So we got to start that square right dead even with that one. I think we'll just peel off the whole surrounding. So we get it to line up right. No, I don't want to peel that off, because then I can't tell where the bottom of that line is. A little cut. You cut it. We're not in that big a hurry. This is top. This is what. I'd say we're a month out from being done with this one. Probably 1st of November or somewhere in there. I still got to make wheel skirts for it, depending on the weight. Okay. Yeah. An odd name for an airplane. Caramba! Static. Sucked it right up. Fortunately, I had it straight on there. I'm pretty close. A lifetime of doing different shit. Now this next one, placing this next one's going to be difficult. Because it has to be perfectly registered to that one, to this side, in order for it to look exactly perfect. So, yeah. He was my buddy. Okay, we need to get rid of these blue tape up here. Can't go around yet. I should have probably put them on. You notice it's not Air Jordan. He wasn't a tennis shoe guy. To fix yet. This may exacerbate that, or maybe okay. Oh. It goes this way. Oh, nice. Nice. It's not going to be hard at all. It registers perfect. Perfect. Now if I can get it on there perfect. Okay. Yeah, it looks pretty damn close. Pretty damn close. Close enough. We need that to bend over. Oh. I think we'll just do these 4 things and then I'll work on something else. Actually, 6 things. I laid these stripes out. I still got to do the reds. I've got to lay the tail out yet. And then we got to get something in here. It's Air Research or Skunk Works or whatever. I am going to put the stunt hangers on here in the Wix aircraft. I got to pay how much of them guys. Let's see, we got a spot here. It's a little light. I need to put a little white on the tip here. Maybe a little, oh no, that'd be fine. It'll be fine. Actually worked out good. If we can get it off of there. Come on. Come on. I wonder where my buddies in England are. I haven't seen them in a while. A little history. I wonder if he's still going. Ah, you get over there. See, I'll be able to twist that slightly and put this bottom one in so we know that bottom. Come on, you. Come on, you. Of course, this will all get inked around. It's going to be a big project inking this thing. And the reason why I've chose to go with an elaborate ink scheme is because it's a foam wing. It doesn't have open base. Ink doesn't weigh anything. Come on. There it is. Okay. So it was right there. You cut this off here. And add this right here. Shit. There we go. This one goes just like the bucket. The checkerboards here will take a little more creative license in getting them taped off because they're going around a corner. But I did get them to line up pretty darn good. A little bit right there that needs adjustment, maybe a 32nd of an inch there on that one, maybe on that one too. That one's good. So we need to hand place that. I need the knife. Let me move this little compressor that's in the way. falling down here. Where's I was picking here. Come on, where'd you go? How can it just disappear? Hopefully my glasses get here soon, supposedly by 5. I'll be able to see what I'm doing. Aggravating. I won't be doing that again. It's really sad. Just 4 years ago, Glasses USA was a class act. They were fast, cheap. Could understand them when you call them on the phone. Now you can't understand them. Been a month on the order of my glasses because they screwed up, sent me the wrong ones, and I know what. Oh, there it is. And I know what it was about. It was probably a Friday, and they wanted to quit. They just threw somebody else's glasses in the order and sent them out. Not my frames, not my script. Kind of aggravating. Okay, we want to move this up 32nd of an inch. Yeah, bitch. Might as well do this other one too. Can't do that. You got to cut that off. I can say it's pretty complicated when they go around the corner. That's perfect. We'll just have to be careful taping that. And we'll move this one up 32nd of an inch. 64th, whatever that is. It ain't much. Cut this up the bottom. This one. We have to dab that. The brush. Get a razor blade. Get a razor blade. Now I gotta put a piece of tape on it. It'll be fine. I'll do that to this one too. I just had it. Yeah. There we go. Okay, that ain't bad. Any Scudero babies. Okay, whatever that means. Jordan there. We already got that one on that side. This is extra. We got the file saved. We don't need it. These are extra checkers that are no good. I think checkers on the rudder is plenty. You don't need to checker it up too much. Throw this shit out so I can see what I'm doing. He's having triplets. One of each. Okay. Let's see, how did I do on this back? I didn't do that good. That's how we did. Not that good. So cut this off. Cut this off. Blue tape it. There we go. We got it. Blue tape around there, blue tape there. Okay. I need to pull up George Carlin again and start listening to him. And if you don't get this right, it just looks so bad. There it is. Yeah, you can touch it with a brush, but brush painting never looks as good as spray. This straight. Need to do that. I need to cut it this way and this way. Okay, need a blue line on the bottom. Blue line on the top. Got a match perfect over here. Close enough. Okay. All right, we need to do the same in the front. Of course, that doesn't matter because it's a white, so it's not a problem. Okay. We're not going to paint this one black. We're going to leave that white, so we'll take that off. Don't want to get too complicated. Okay. That's pretty good. We got 13 watchers midday. You guys must be retired. Or in another part of the world. Too bad that's not going to be black. That would save me from having to touch that white up. Okay, that's that. You guys see what I did there? I put the tape on my shirt. Yeah, we're going to do Speedy Gonzalez. I haven't found him yet, but I will. I put the tape on my shirt to lessen the tackiness, so we don't pull any paint up, because we had a paint problem on the rudder back here. And I know why. Because, like an idiot, I didn't get it wet enough. And I know that there's always a problem on those surfaces, but it still missed. So that just be the way it be. Need to cut this shit off. Not that it matters, but it looks funky. I'm chuckling because I'm thinking about painting a Donde es Baño on there. Okay, we got this side taped. See about the other side now. This is black, so it's gotta be right. There we go. Not worry about flags too on the airbrush. And I still find it hard to believe how fast the cancer got John. I was talking to him about airplanes one day, and then the next day he's in the hospital. And didn't mention anything about it. That's the way it goes. little patience in the taping goes a long ways, trust me. Try it this way. One o'clock. One o'clock. Okay. And all we need to do is get these taped off and start papering. Shoot, I didn't make it long enough. $16 still holding on. Hour and 8 minutes in. We're down to the final wire here. Okay. You know, my ink splitting the tape. There we go. Well, it's congratulations. Okay, now paper. I'll be painting a little bit. Talking to Steve about his twin babies. Okay? It's a scar like a mark on your face. Dino like the Finstones pet. Just like, because it's Italian people, I think it's hard to pronounce. Okay? I don't know what all that means, but I'm an idiot. What do I know? I don't know shit. Thank you, Thomas. Man, these two little lumps right there bother the crap out of me. They're not really a bump, but you can see it in the because it's shiny. You can see it like a wave, like a wave in a car. I know that if this airplane flies good, that'll be the first thing that I fix. But I'm not gonna fix it till after I fly it. Joe Gilbert seemed to think this will be fine. Okay. You know what I really wish? I wish the SIG contest was still going. Of course, I really like Davenport, Iowa, too. That was a good. Or Peoria. All them contests just gone. Maybe I'll go to Chicago next year if they still have it. Can't go to Detroit from here. I really missed out the year that they were giving rides in the Spacewalker. I said, nah, I don't think so. That was before I cut my hand and Frank Carlisle helped me glue it together. That would have been around 90. I don't know, about 90. 91. Probably around, what year was my Viper? Viper was in 91. Officially. Probably around 93, I think. It's been so long ago, it's hard to tell. I go to Brodax, and that's a long ass ways, but I go just because it's the best contest of the season. It's way better than the Nats. Well, I hope everything works out okay for you. Hate to see anything happen to my family. What is the checkerboard and how do I get that? What is it called? Well, it's called about 2 hours work on the plotter. Of course, if I was up on the program, it would have taken about 2 minutes. But I drew that in Inkscape. I saved it to PDF. I brought it over to Cut-A-Lot, rasterized it, then cut it. I had to do it twice because I got the angle of the leading edge wrong the first time because I eyeball everything. I don't measure. I just, yeah, it looks about right. First time I did it, the angle was off, so I had to do it again. It's a good thing I just noticed that. That is open there. That would be bad. That would be bad. But you can do this with tape. You could tape these off. I used to do it with tape. Yep, that would have been bad if I would have painted that without seeing it. Really bad. I'd have been pissed. Okay. Want to make sure to get that nice and wet so it doesn't peel off. Okay, now the other side. Well, I could tape this side here first. I bought a, shit, I have to go look. I bought a US Cutter sign plotter, 48-inch bed. MH. The sign plotter I have is an MH871 Mark II. It's by US Cutter. I use Oracal sign stencil material. You know, a paint mask. And I'll tell you how that came about. I was doing a project for somebody, and I was getting the sign shop to cut my stencils, and the sign shop was charging me $25 a set. Well, at the time, there was 10 airplanes to do, so that's $250 just in sign stencils. The cutter was 300 something. You know, it was like $50 more than I got paid. I charged the customer. Basically, the customer paid for that sign plotter. The original contract was for 10 airplanes. I couldn't do 10. They weren't as advertised when I got them. They were advertised as ready to go. And by no means were they ready to go. All them videos are on my channel. I think I did a Max B, a Formula S, a P51 Mustang. I did Bob Hunt Genesis. I did let's see, Max B, P51, a Genesis. One or two others I can't remember. P51 profile. P51 profile, Max B, Genesis, Formula S, that's 3. What's the other one? Oh, the Jim Sahavi, whatever the thing was that he designed, Gypsy. So if you got one of them airplanes, it's one that I painted. The other 5 were just way. On those 5 that I did, I practically had to rebuild them to get them straight enough to paint. There was the nose on the Max B. I just cut the whole thing off and redid it. But good experience. Another thing I learned doing that project, I'll show you. I bought 10 rolls of this stuff at that time was going for like $20 a roll. Now it's down to 13. I don't know why it's come down, but I'm glad. And it takes a lot of blue tape or a lot of fine line tape to do one of these airplanes. Thanks, Fred. So I bought 10 rolls of this cheap stuff, which comes from, I'll show you I have it hanging here just to remind me never to buy it again. How many rolls I got left? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rolls left. 9 rolls left of the Great Plains Easy Mask, 1/8" fine line, flexible masking tape. This stuff right here. This stuff here is 7 years old, or about 8 years old. I should throw it out. Never, never buy this stuff. If you want professional results, use professional stuff. And I do mean everything, because I use professional tape, professional paper, everything. You know, like I say, if you want good results, use good material. Don't buy shit thinner. Because I use Easy Clean or Easy Strip or whatever the hell that shit is. Let's see what's the name of it. The name of this thinner. clean strip. You can buy it. You used to be able to buy a gallon of this for $11. Now it's 19. This stuff right here. This is to clean guns with. Don't mix dope with it. Yeah. I realize that it's Randolph Thinner's $55 a gallon. It's pretty damn expensive. But you know what? You don't have to worry about is it going to work. And if you use the code STUNT10 for Wix, you get 10% off. Not a paid advertisement either. Just, I don't mind advertising stuff that works. I was watching a YouTube video. Just the other day on rapidograph. Kolanor rapidograph is the only technical pen to use. This right here, they're expensive, $28. I got a couple of sets of them, but my 2/60, the nib was not even going to bother to repair it. I'm just going to make sure to clean it next time better. That's the only technical pen to use. You want to use film or ink for film. Not water, not regular paper ink, ink for film. They use it for inking on vellum. And it's dark, dark black. I was looking at those other pens. I can't remember who they didn't work, you know, so it's immaterial what that other brand was. I think they're Stedliner. Just like when I sign paint, use artist quills. You don't use, use good brushes, good stuff. All my tools are Snap-on. If you want professional results, you got to use professional tools, period. You can get by with Craftsman in a pinch, but if you're going to use stuff over and over again, just like a compressor. Campbell Hallsfield used to be a good compressor. Now it's made in China or wherever it's made, and it's junk. If you were to buy a Snap-on compressor, it ain't made in America. It's made in China. It's junk. Danny came over here when I moved from Dayton, and I had an arbor press made in the USA. I didn't want to monkey with it. Just like my wash tank and lathe and stuff. The junk man came by and said, take all this shit. But then he took the arbor press, took it apart, sandblasted it, painted it up real nice, made it new again. That's 1,000 times better than a Harbor Freight arbor press. When I was a kid, if you got something from Japan, it was junk. And it was, too. It was really junk. But now you buy something from Japan, it's really, really high quality. They learned they copied or whatever. They learned how to make stuff really well, and we've outsourced everything. We don't make nothing here. It's a joke. Where'd the tape go? Shut it off. I don't think that's dog. Didn't sound like a Virago. Didn't sound like a shovel head. No, ain't dog. I'm sure that's what it is too, Virago. Don't do no Japanese motorcycle. Harley Davidson ain't even made in America anymore. People think it is, but it's not. It's assembled here. Frames from Canada, wirings from Mexico. It's sourced. Chinese, Taiwanese parts. Junk. But even your late model Harleys have 26 part numbers on them. I think they've fixed the show of forks so that the 49 part number is gone, but because they're cartridge now instead of rebuildable. I'm just rattling on. Keep you guys entertained somehow. There's a guy on YouTube who makes furniture out of pallet wood. And this guy is good. And all his stuff looks pretty steampunk, but high quality. High quality. You see some good craftsmen. Watch the Japanese guys with their plane. They're good. The old Japanese craftsmen. Pretty good. About that, I'll just tape it up. So this job here looks like it's gonna take 2 hours. Because we're 1 hour and 37 minutes in. It'll be 1 hour and 45 before I shoot it. It'll be 3 minutes of shooting, maybe. Then time to take all the paper off. About 2 hours. Okay. Yep. We need a piece. Tape it. I'm not gonna be doing any high volume spray. It's just gonna be airbrush. Don't have too much worry about overspray going everywhere. But you need something here. Let's see, we got the two. I need to get another roll of 2-inch. Here's another thing. A lot of people think that this green tape is the same as the yellow. It's not. Don't get this. Made by 3M, but it does not leave a crisp line like the yellow does. Okay, we're close. Where'd you go? Be right here somewhere. Get all this shit hanging over the bench. You can't see the bench. I can't see anyway. There they are. I don't know what I'd do if I went blind. Couldn't build airplanes. That would drive me through. Almost there. Okay, 2 more things and a small piece of paper, and we're ready to go. You dog. What I want you to do is I know you're sitting in your chair at your computer, and look around your house, the whole house, and tell me what you think is made in America. The carpet you're standing on is made in Canada. The cabinets are made in Taiwan, unless you made them. The doors, the paint, I mean, it's unbelievable. Nothing. We make shit. The computer you're looking at, the TV you're watching it on, the phone you talk on, the clothes you wear, Bangladesh, Israel, it's ridiculous. They've been wanting to turn this hobby into a buy and fly event for the longest, so that the airplanes can be made out of country. Want to play the game, suck it up and build the airplane. That's how it used to be. That's the way it needs to stay. I've given you everything it takes to build one. All and trust me, when I was a kid, nobody would tell you shit. Nobody. It's a secret. To this day, Billy acts that way, like it's a big secret. Come on, Bill. Shit. Big secret. Sure. Okay. Last piece of tape to go down here. Yep. Dangling into the black. Alrighty. Okay, we're ready to paint. I think. I guess I better look it over one more time to make sure. Took long enough. Let's put the towel over the nose so we don't get any dust on that. We won't get no dust back there, I don't believe. Yeah, we better. I better put a couple pieces of paper on this white. I'll go ahead and cover these tips up so I don't get no dust on it. Only take a minute. I'd hate to have to see a line there that I gotta wipe off. I know some of you guys like NASCAR. That's all well and good, but you know why it's become so boring? Because they went equity. They made it all equal. When you're racing, it's run what you brung. The way I see it. Same with Indy. Indy would be so much faster if they didn't put restrictions on the cars. Heck, I think they even got restrictions on unlimited hydro. Top fuel, they got restrictions. It don't make sense. Top fuel should be whatever you got. After Coletta's death, they went from a quarter mile to 1,000 foot. Dropped the nitro from 100% to 10. I don't know I don't think you can run 100% nitro. I don't think nitro burns. I think it's just an oxidizer. I could be wrong, but wouldn't be the first time. You got to have at least 10% methanol in it. They run those cars so close to hydrolock. I don't know how they get away with it. Okay. All looks good. Looks good. Well, Fred, I hate to burst your bubble, but we're not eating any of our beef. We're sending it overseas. And over the look it up. Where does the meat come from? It comes from Japan or somewhere in Asia. We're not eating our own stuff. Okay, let's paint. Okay, so I got a pint of black mixed up. It probably take 3 thimbles full of paint. This. I wonder if I should hook up the spray gun and be just and done. Yeah, we'll try it with the airbrush. Yeah. If it don't cover good, I'll hook up the paint gun and we'll spray it. It'll be like 2 seconds worth of spraying. This is the wrong paint gun. I don't want to use this one. Wrong airbrush. This is the Japanese airbrush. I'm going to use the other Japanese airbrush. The Iwata. Okay, was I a good boy and cleaned it out good? Yay. Yay. Almost think it's going to be worth it to get the paint gun out. I don't know. It's going pretty good. That went pretty well. did I use? Yeah, take 4. It's gonna take about an ounce of paint. That blew through that really good. But it ain't gonna take much. Yeah, we're praying for you. Now you guys been with me the whole time for the taping. You see how long this painting takes? This is 3. Next one is 4. Four little 1/4 ounces, so that's an ounce of paint. But it doesn't weigh an ounce. It just I bought a Grex airbrush. I think I've shown it on here. At least I did. And it has it looks like a little paint gun. You know, trigger action. Doesn't do the job I want, but it sure would have been nice to have been able to paint an entire airplane with an airbrush. Wouldn't have taken any paint. There's that. Yep, didn't take long to do that. So it took 5 1/4 ounce. I think these are 1/4 ounce, maybe a little less, cups in this top loader airbrush to paint a stripes in the checkerboard and the lettering on the. This is the first go around. I mean, we got more stuff to put on, but that ain't much. That thing's a spitter. It's a spitter. Yeah, I think I got it. I think we're done. I think we're done. Maybe I'll add one more, so it'll be 6. It surely didn't take much, that's for sure. 80 ounces. God forbid. She'd be 80 if I put some spray shine on it. That would be a killer. That looks good. It all looks good. Cover. All we can count. Hope for. Out. We ain't going back to the well. Okay, let's put some thinner through this so I don't have a problem when I get ready to use it again. She did stuck it all out real good. Real good. Okay, let's go back to this view. Can of black like this, and this is like a quarter pint, will last you 10 years. I had one can, a quart, that lasted 20 something. I got an airbrush cleaning pot, but in case you haven't noticed, I'm not worried about VOCs. I am not worried about nonsensical global warming. Till they can figure out how to control the sun, we have no control over it. I'll tell you, they may be running the heart right now. I don't put anything past these people. Let's see, where is it? I don't. I had it there. I don't know what I do with it. Oh well, we'll just put the little. Okay, that's that. Need to get rid of this. Don't spill nowhere. There we go. Back into the brush pot. Cups into the trash. Okay, so now we got this. So we'll untape it. Are you guys ready for the big reveal? A couple of minutes yet. I didn't do it in 2 hours. It's gonna take a little longer. Couple of minutes longer. Rick, thank you. Rick, thank you. Christmas. 2 hours to tape, 5 minutes to paint, half an hour getting it off. Just the way it goes. Still got a detail on that rudder there. This rudder, where it pulled the paper up, is so deep, I think I'm going to have to use aqua green on it. Even though I put silk span on it. I got a little bleed through. Gotta get that off. ASAP. Hey, pepperoni. That's the only place with me. I'll be really happy. Just a little bit. just enough to make it look dirty. Okay, so we got that. We got a paper towel. Alcohol. Oh, that's got thinner on it. Don't want to do that. Get rid of that. I've made that mistake before. Grab a rag with thinner and oh shit. I can't remember which airplane it was, but it wasn't too long ago. Shit, and it took 3 hours to fix it. Okay, it came off. Yep, come on, good. Good shape. Good shape. Should have made a little round thing there. Oh. Next time. Nobody will know the difference. Artistic light. Yeah. Huh. I put this center stripe on after that. Must have changed my mind. Yeah. See how it looks. I must have done this after that. No rhyme or reason this side. There we go. I know what we might do here. Some ghost checks. Got to make it difficult. Well, what do you think? How's that look? And it all gets outlined with rapidograph. That yellow stripe will pop out of there big time when I ink it. Thank you, Ronald. Well, yeah, I built so many of them that it's hard to come up with a new. I haven't done a design like this in 20 years. A simple straight line, just a graphic, you know. Usually I like 50 style. Yeah. Dan Winship says molding goes back to 55 or longer. Shit, it's been in the 30s. More. Come on. More like in the 20s or 30s they were molding wood. Okay. Let's see what Jordanair looks like. I will end this video after I get done untaping this side. There's no, I mean, the other side is just repetition. And then we'll come back when I figure something else out to paint on it, which there's plenty. This is so dangerous. I might have to heat it off. Yep. Can't get a corner. I don't want to stick my airplane. stick the airplane. Okay. Okay, so now what do we want to do here? How do we want to do this? Get my heat gun. I think it's laying here. Yeah. We got the foot pedal I can plug over there. Will it reach? That'll reach, but will this reach? Nope, not really. So, how am I going to do this? I guess I'll have to pass it under. They may not reach. I don't know. Maybe, baby. This is okay. Plugged in. Let's see what happens. You don't want to get this stuff too hot because it'll bubble the paint. I already smell it. I can smell it. Picking. Picking. And you would think, a lot of people think you want a dull knife for this. You want the sharpest knife you can get to do this. You better have a steady hand for that. Okay, checkerboards. Then we're going to end the video. You get to see one half of the airplane anyway. And it'll really pop when I get the clear on it and the ink lines and all the shit on it. And when I get this fixed back here. Yeah, I don't want to pull blind. Don't pull blind. This is the rudder. We don't want to do that. Don't pull blind. Well, that's a bummer about that spot I got to fix. 2 spots on this airplane I got to fix. It just aggravates the crap out of me. Part of the game. Part of the game. I wonder if I ought to touch that up before I demask it. There's a little tiny white spot right there. Well, I'll just ink it, I guess. We'll just ink it. Uh-oh. Okay. So this is white. I need to pick that. This is white. That is white. Okay, we got that one. really getting dull. Getting dull. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Man, checkerboards are a whole lot easier now than they used to be. What the hell's with this? Maybe it's from the other side. Other side. Let's try that. Okay, yeah, that little dot is gonna be nothing. I'll just ink that little dot. It's just a tiny little dot. Asking too much for perfect. Just a toy airplane. And I gotta redo some of that yellow on there. I can't believe how long you guys have, some of you have stayed for this. 18 watchers still. To see it come to life. Oh. Okay, let's see if we can get this off here. I'm kind of doing this blind. I mean, these glasses don't work with a damn. But we'll have a new pair here shortly. I've just done this so many times, I got a feel for it. Another little tape mark. I'll have to ink. That's all right. We'll get it. It'll be perfect. Another one. I got two of them here. I have to fix. Three of them with one on that side. You look right there's a little void, and a little void right there where the tape fell over. I'll just put up my steel ruler and take the rapidograph and close those in. And before I clear it, it'll look perfect. Just a pain in the ass. Just a pain in the butt. You're still there. Well, that's great. All right. This is I'll do the other side off camera. This is where we're at. I think it's going to say Air Research here or USA. I don't know. Air Research and a skunk from the Skunk Works. And then Stunt Hanger and Wicks on the other side. And then a bunch of ink. I mean, I'm going to load this thing up. I'm going to ink it like it's a real airplane. We got a new pen. We got a solid surface to work on. We got a quart of clear. There's the clear for it right there. That's thinned already. It's 60-40. I can't ink until I get clear on it, so that'll be probably a week before I clear it. I think I'm going to end this program. I thank you guys for watching. I'll do this side off camera. It's pretty redundant, repetitive, so the same shit, different day. It'll be fine. So, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you later this evening. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.